All right, here we go, part two at the Meprolight booth. We talked about some cool rifle sights, magnifiers, that sort of thing, but now looks like some handguns.
Yeah, so understanding who we are as Meprolight, culturally, tactically, who we build products for, which is the Israeli Defense Force and law enforcement militaries around the world. One gap in our product line has been pistol red dots. So we understand pistol red dots are rage. They're very hot right now. Everyone seems to have them. Instead of just coming out with one and just trying to fill a niche, we came out with an entire family. So we have 6 new pistol red dots that we're launching here. We have 3 for the slimline guns, 3 for the full-size guns. So if you want, we'll go through the slimline guns or optics first. Okay. And then we can kind of go over them and see what you think.
Man, you're here. I'm just holding his wings.
All right, so we got all of, I guess what is consistent across all the slim optics is that they're all RMSC cut or the shield cut. Okay. It is the industry standard. That's what we went with. If we start from a perspective of good, better, best, or things that just fit different niches, we have the MPO DS. So first thing, MPO stands for Mepro Pistol Optics. It is not a single product, but is a family. So we're using acronyms like the DS or the S or the Pro S, which will make more sense as we go through. Okay. So the MPO DS stands for Dot Slim. Obviously an RMSC. It is our entry-level product, probably looking around $169 map for this product. Okay. 3.5 MOA dot, automatic brightness control. This one does have a 2030, is ran by a 2032 battery that is fed from the bottom. So not a whole lot of extra features, just giving a user a simple dot that is rugged, reliable, and dependable. Good quality sight that's affordable. Absolutely. Okay. So next we'll step up to the MPO-S. The MPO-S is an open optic, side fed on the battery with a 1632. This one features a automatic brightness setting as well as a manual brightness setting, looking at 10 brightness settings throughout the range, 8 being daytime, 2 being night. All of our pistol optics are all shake awake. Oh, nice. So you grab them. So you leave it on, but after so many minutes, it'll dim and cut off. Correct. Then you pick it up, any movement. So looking at 1 hour of no movement, it'll kind of take a nap and then shake awake as soon as you pick it up or pull it out of your holster, whatever the case may be. Movement. You'll be good to go. Okay, cool. This one does have, like I said, with the manual, you can go up and down. The big thing here is a 3-segmented reticle. You got a bullseye reticle, which is a 3 MOA dot and a 33 MOA outer ring. And then if you press and hold the the down button for 5 seconds, it'll go just to the outer ring. 5 more seconds, just the dot. So it's user selectable, whatever the shooter prefers is what they can see through the reticle. Oh, nice. So moving on to the MPO Pro S. The Pro S in our Pro line, in our line, the Pro means that it's enclosed. So you don't see too many enclosed slim line pistol optics, but we do have one here. So some people say, hey, well, I'm just used to open emitter systems, why a closed emitter system? And the reality is it is really designed for a professional user, law enforcement, things of that nature. You've got sand, lint, rain, all those things when they get inside of an LED emitter, they'll bloom or make your red dot go away. In an enclosed system, that is negated simply because there's glass on both the front and the back. So similar to the MPO-S, looking at a side battery, 1632, shake awake, going to sleep after an hour, 3-segment reticle, and it also does have a index point in the rear, so if you do not want to run a rear sight, you can simply just run a front sight and still be able to index your sight. Awesome. How long roughly does a battery last on one of these sights? So we're talking in terms of years. It's very subjective from brand to brand. Some brand can say, hey, it's 50,000 hours, but they test it on a setting 2. We're testing ours on setting 5, which is right in the middle of our range, and it should be 2.5 years. Now, What I like to tell people is this is an educational process as well. People should be implementing a battery management system, which is they're swapping it out on their birthday or the first of the year. Just like you change your carry ammo. 100%. You know, I mean, everybody's got their favorite round they carry in their magazine or their speed loader, but every year shoot that up, swap in fresh ammo. That's just cheap insurance. 100%. Same thing on the carry side. lint, sweat. I mean, you live in North Carolina, I live down in Alabama, so humidity, everything's working its way into that ammo, and when you need it to go bang.
Especially self-defense.
Yeah, we don't want any questions. So it is cheap insurance. It's what we've been educating and advocating, is to implement a battery management system, whether it's your pistol, rifle, optics, whatever the case may be.
Might as well. Once a year, change it out. Why not?
Absolutely. So that's the Pro S. Our test gun, we already have over 3,500 rounds. It's maintaining zero. Nothing's loosening up. The reticle, the bullseye is staying completely round. We've had really good luck with it. It's a very good optic.
Awesome.
So let's go over here to the full size. Very similar to what we did on the Slim. Across the full size, we have 3 different versions. They are all RMR cut, keeping it simple. Again, it's kind of going back to the old key mod versus M-Lock. Do you build key mod? Do you build M-Lock? SOCOM decided to go to M-Lock, and now that's kind of the mainstay. We currently have the same thing going on pistol red dots between Delta Point Pro and RMR. There used to be 5 different cuts. Some will say 6. Now we're kind of down to everyone kind of getting the bottleneck down to 2 of pick one or the other. So we decided to go with RMR. So the MPO DF means for dot full size. It is a side-mounted battery, still a 1632. It's got a very slim body. This one has dot only, 3.5 MOA, and it does have a automatic and manual brightness setting for that one. Stepping up to the MPO F. It's got a 1632 side battery. This one will feature the 3-segment reticle with the 3 MOA dot, 33 MOA outer ring, and then putting them together for a bullseye reticle, automatic and manual brightness, 10 brightness settings, 8 of them being daytime bright, and then 2 of them being used for night vision. And then last but certainly not least is our MPO Pro F. By far my favorite. If you guys take a look around the booth, we have a Pro F sitting on a standard Glock here. We have it in a backup roll with a DMR configuration with a magnified optic. We're running one on a Benelli M4 for those hard use individuals, and then behind me we even have one on an MP5. So they are all extremely versatile. First thing that stick out is that it is a enclosed system. It carries the Pro name, 1632 side battery mounted, 3-segment reticle, all the same features as the F. In an enclosed system. So again, more for the professional user, somebody who doesn't want their LED emitter to have any junk or anything get inside of it that affects performance. So the bottom of the line with the Slim DS.
Still quality though.
100%. So only one of these products, which happens to be this one, is made in China. We couldn't get away from it. None of these other products are made in China. So it's a major factor for us to not produce in China if we can help it. And I like that. We already have a plan in the next 18 months that this optic will be removed and produced somewhere else.
And this is the only one that's made in China currently.
That's the only one.
And then you're phasing that out of Chinese manufacturing.
As soon as we can get it out. So we have a plan in place. Sometimes with manufacturers, we wanted to launch the entire family, so it's what we had to do. However, going forward, it will be removed as well.
Good. I can appreciate that.
Yeah, it's the little things we can do here in order to better our country, better ourselves.
Amen.
So Meprolight is an Israeli company, so obviously our roots are steeped there.
Sure.
And sometimes you have to get things produced in other places. It's just the reality of the situation.
I get it.
So the MPO DS, like we talked about, map at 169. If you go all the way up to the MPO Pro F, you're looking at 319.
Still reasonable.
Yeah, if you look at competitors, look at things that have very similar feature sets, you're into the $400 and $500 range. So we knew coming into this, we wanted to be very aggressive on pricing while providing our customers something that was economical, while giving them features and benefits of things that they wanted or needed to have in their systems.
Man, if you remember at the beginning of the video, I said if anybody here is squared away and knows their stuff, it's you. And it sounds like you got it well put together, man.
Yeah, we appreciate it. It's taken a lot of work. This isn't the end for Meprolight for 24. We'll have probably 8 to 10 more SKUs by the end of the year.
Wow.
We're already starting on 2025 SHOT Show releases.
Wow.
So No longer are we just a tritium company or just a M21 company. We have a solution for any of your needs.
Well, man, I'm impressed. I can appreciate the fact that it's good quality stuff. It's transitioning out of China. That's great. And plus, or has transitioned and is transitioning, as well as a really good mat pricing system where the average person can afford, any of these good sites.
Absolutely, that was the thing. I appreciate you guys coming by the booth.
Absolutely,
it's
man.
A pleasure to have you in. Well, maybe a pleasure to have Chad in. You just happen to be a byproduct.
Chad is the best. Thanks.
Thank you.